Obviously, we want to be proactive to help Americans stay healthy, to improve their quality of life, to lower their medical costs, and to also save taxpayers money. And it's no secret that Medicare has a solvency problem, and diabetes and obesity are some of the main drivers. Nearly 1/3 of Medicare spend is attributable to diabetes population, and as the obesity rate in the U.S. continues to rise, so will the rate of diabetes. At nearly $300 billion, diabetes currently accounts for 1/4 of all U.S. healthcare spending. The Congressional Budget Office has identified several options to rein in costs. However, many of these could be harmful to our seniors already suffering from inflation. Promising new drugs and medical devices such as GLP-1, Ozempic, and continuous glucose monitoring certainly should play a role in reducing the risks diabetics face and lowering costs to both individual finances and the federal government. However, other innovations are happening in the healthcare space to treat diabetes, obesity, and other diet-related diseases. So again, people can live longer, healthier, and happy lives. One of these innovations is medical nutrition therapy. MNT is provided by a nutritionist with the goal of assisting a patient choose and buy foods that are healthier, manage complex medical issues like diabetes by creating sustainable behavioral changes. In a nationwide representative study, a large healthcare provider showed that $130 per member per month savings, or nearly $1,600 per year, from giving members over 65 access to this type of nutrition guidance. But today, in Medicare, only diabetes and renal disease are covered, while obesity, prediabetes, and other chronic illnesses which lead to diabetes related to poor nutrition is not. Yet, if we look in the private payer space and in Medicaid, we are seeing MNT coupled with tools to stretch people's food dollars in ways that allow them to meet their diet, cultural, and religious needs, saving costs to patients, saving costs to the system, and improving health outcomes. My staff recently met with a company that works with private payers, Medicare Advantage plans, and Medicaid MCOs to deliver telenutrition services to patients. And they have data right now that shows MNT patients lose an average between 4 to 6.5% of their weight and continue losing weight after year 2 due to behavioral changes.
Happy Monday, friends. Congress has just 12 days left to finalize a new spending plan, or else a government shutdown will occur. Most lawmakers want to pass a short-time deal in order to buy more time for negotiations. But this may lead to last-minute budget cuts to essential programs. My dearest friends, please do me a big favor and watch until the end of this video. Also, this Friday and every Friday, I will be announcing more winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. My friends, if you would like to enter these weekly giveaways, please click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, dearest friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. House GOP leadership has scheduled a call with their conference to try to start hashing out how to fund the government ahead of a September deadline. Republican Representative Michael Waltz has stated, "I think that's probably where we will start hashing that out and get ready to come back in September." But it comes as House Republicans face multiple obstacles to wrangling support within their own conference behind government funding bills. House Republicans have only passed one of the 12 full-year government funding bills and had to punt their plan to take up an agriculture appropriations bill. So once they return from summer recess, Speaker McCarthy and his leadership team will have just 12 workdays before the September 30th deadline to finally come up with a spending plan. Most lawmakers and aides are betting it will be a short-term deal to buy more time for negotiations. Representative Chip Roy and 14 other Republicans have sent out a letter warning that they do not believe that the Department of Homeland Security should receive any funding without significant change. So, dear friends, do you think that there will be a government shutdown this year? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Also, there is exciting news for student loan borrowers. Hundreds of thousands of federal student loan borrowers will receive emails from their servicers. The email will state that their student loans have been forgiven. The notices will come as part of the Biden administration's previously announced efforts to cancel debt for 804,000 borrowers. These borrowers qualify for relief under the repayment plans, but have not received it because of what officials have called administrative failures. It is expected that 800,000 plus borrowers will be notified of some relief in the coming weeks. Approximately 614,000 people are expected to have their entire student loan debts canceled. But because of well-documented errors in tracking payments, many borrowers enrolled in these loan plans have been left paying well beyond their payment end dates, with no forgiveness in sight. President Biden, whose administration has faced legal setbacks in pursuing more sweeping loan cancellation, celebrated the beginning of these account adjustments as a step towards fixing what he called the broken student loan system. Administration officials were unable to provide an exact timeline for how many borrowers would receive the relief and when, but they said the process would be complete within weeks. So for the time being, the Department of Education is moving forward with the plan to discharge debt for borrowers who will qualify. Republican Representative Virginia Foxx, who is chairwoman of the House Education and Workforce Committee, have called the relief an abuse of taxpayer money. The effort is part of a wave of changes to federal loan programs that many officials have said were not ultimately holding up their end of the deal. That includes $45 billion in forgiveness to people enrolled in public service loan forgiveness who were not getting the debt relief that they were promised, and another $22 billion to borrowers who were defrauded by for-profit colleges. Biden's program to cancel student loan debt on a massive scale was rejected by the Supreme Court in June, with a majority of justices ruling that he had exceeded his power. Biden's campaign promise would have canceled between $10,000 and $20,000 in federal loans for people making below a certain income. The Department of Education is also in the rulemaking process to attempt debt forgiveness again through a different law, the Higher Education Act, though that is likely to face legal challenges as well. Well, my magnificent and most marvelous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Monday. My dearest friends, thank you so much for being part of this community and for being here every single day. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. My dearest friends, please make sure that you enter these weekly giveaways by clicking and liking several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.